So brand new for 2021 is the Nation. We took our best-selling Truce binding and made a softer version of it that had the injected straps that we know and love. And to top it off, we put a canted footbed on this binding. Those are the differentiators that make this a softer, more forgiving park-style binding. It's definitely going to be from a beginner all the way to an advanced level rider. Anyone can ride this. It's so forgiving and soft, and it twists as you have slow speed maneuverability as you set up for jumps or rails. It's a really fun and comfortable binding to ride. Getting into some of the features of the binding, you see the injected ankle strap right here. It is not only lightweight, but it is also extremely comfortable because it actually, as you tighten your buckles, it stretches over your boot, eliminating any pressure points. It just evenly distributes the pressure and just makes it so that you hardly even feel that your straps are there. They just do what they're supposed to do. The toe strap is also injected, and it really stretches over the toe of your boot, prevents it from slipping forward, but also pulls your boot back into the heel cup of the binding so that it's nice and snug fit. The key with all our new binding designs this year is fit and functionality and tool-free adjustments. For tool-free adjustments, we have the forward lean adjuster. We also have the ankle strap length and the toe strap length adjuster. Can all be done on the fly, on the hill, without the need for a single tool. You can even do it with your gloves on. It's that convenient. We also have cast aluminum buckles, which are lightweight and strong, but they work in perfect unison with our German spring steel springs. These are designed by us, for us. Nobody else has access to them, and they're very, very, very strong. We test these on a buckle tester, and they can go up to 28,000 clicks. That's almost 3 times the strength of other bindings that we've put on that same testing machine from other brands. This is a huge, huge benefit to you, especially for the value. You're getting a really, really strong binding with strong, dependable buckles at a really good price. And we back it up with a lifetime warranty. Fix is the only binding brand in the industry, period, that has a lifetime warranty on the buckle assemblies. We know how important it is to you to have a good experience on the hill, and that's why we offer that. We want to make sure we've got your backs if you were to ever have a problem. We sell to 28 countries worldwide, and we've seen next to 0 warranty returns on those. The next thing to point out is the new design on the footbed. It clicks off the toe, which gives you access to the disc. The discs on the bindings are both 4x4 as well as channel compatible, right on the same disc. Everything you need to mount to any board in the industry today is in the box. You also get the 2 sets of hardware that you need, both for 4x4, which is black hardware, and the silver ones, which are for channel system. The cool thing about this mounting hardware card is it actually is made from the upcycled waste from our manufacturing process. It's called regrind. And I'm going to talk to you a bit more about that in 1 second, of the importance of that. But you get a little wax scraper in your box, which is really cool. So getting back to the binding here, the important thing with all fixed bindings is that we don't paint any of our injection. Every single fixed binding is first shot pure nylon. This is really, really important when it comes to the strength of your binding. It costs actually more for us to manufacture bindings this way, but we know how much better it is, so that's why we invest in that side of the product, because we know it reduces breakage. It's going to be a better experience for you. You won't have to deal with warranties. Everyone's happier. So how do we prove that? Well, you see this binding is white? That is actually the color of the injection. It is impossible to fake that. If you saw this binding in half, it's white on the inside. We don't use anything called regrind, which is a filler material used from the production waste. They grind it up, melt it, and inject it back in bindings. We don't allow any of it, period, 0. The reason why we do this is all about strength. It's very hard to monitor how much regrind is getting put back into your bindings. There's a certain percentage that is allowed, but it's very hard to monitor if that percentage is exact. And when it's not, your binding can actually look like Swiss cheese on the inside. It's actually full of air bubbles. There's lots of voids, and of course, without that kind of strength and integrity, it's going to cause breakage. The only way to prevent this is to have zero regrind. Every single fixed binding is first shot pure nylon. This is critical. So we prove it not only in the aesthetic, you can see right there, it's a white binding. It would be impossible to get that aesthetic with regrind in it. It would be black. Also, the crate that the bindings come in is made of the upcycled waste from our manufacturing process. The box is actually the regrind plastic from our manufacturing process. And we purposely make this box reusable, something that you can use for organizing your tools in your garage, your wax kit. There's all sorts of things you can use it for, but it's really a product that you can use for years to come. And it's just one of the other cool things that we like to do for you guys. So the Nation comes in medium and large. If you need a small, you're going to want to go to the Truce model. But this is a perfect park binding that has a lot of simple adjustability as well as high back rotation, all the tool-free adjustments we mentioned about the straps and the forward lean. It also has everything you need right in the box for mounting to every single system that's out there in the market today. And it's a really, really fun park binding. Nice and soft, nice and forgiving. It's the brand new 2021 Nation.